Clouds are drifting without weight, like they're teaching us to wait. Every sound is falling light in the calm of fading night. Your hands move just like air, no intention, only care. Every step dissolves the floor till we're floating more and more. No horizon in our way, no reason to arrive. If we're moving, we're alive in this open sky. Dancing under quiet skies, where the world feels kind. Every motion is enough, every breath alive. Dancing under quiet skies, slow and free. In the space between the stars, you move with me. Quiet skies, dancing. Low bass rolling like a tide, pulls a moment open wide. Every rhythm feels like trust, not a need but just because. Shadows stretch and softly bend, nothing here needs to pretend. Every sound becomes a place where the body learns its grace. If tomorrow feels too close, let it stay outside. Tonight we move without a name, just the sky as guide. Dancing under quiet sky, nothing left to prove. Every second opens up, every gentle move. Dancing under quiet sky, deep and true. In the flow of open sound, I find you. Quiet sky, dancing. Quiet sky, dancing. Maybe peace is just the space where the body learns to trust, not a place we're trying to reach, just a rhythm holding us. If the night feels wide and clean, let it show us who we are, just two shadows learning how to be light beneath the stars. Dancing under quiet sky, breathing slow alive. Every pulse reminds my heart, this is how I survive. Dancing under quiet skies, soft and new. In the silence of the night, I'll move with you. Quiet skies, dancing. Just move. music breathes and sits when the bass feels human, warm and slow. Every subtle vibration lets me go when the bass feels human, close and real. In the body of the sound I start to feel. Feels human. So warm. Nothing rigid in the flow. Every step is free to slow, like a heart that learned to trust in the groove, not in the rush. Shattered chords above the floor, hold me without asking more. Every echo feels like skin, letting quiet in. If the night begins to bend, let it find its way. Some connections feel the most when they're slightly off the grid. When the bass feels human, deep and kind. Every frequency reminds me I'm inside. When the bass feels human, softly true. In the sway of moving sound, I move too. One love, just human. For glue, human. Maybe soul is just the part that refuses to be clean. A little drag behind the beat, a little space between. If I listen without thought, if I let the moment run, I can feel the music touch everything I am. When the bass feels human, I can rest in the rhythm of the night. I'm my best. When the bass feels human, calm undone. In the heartbeat of the groove, we are one. Just human. Just feel. No hurry. It's already happening. Every moment takes its time, then arrives without a sign, like the ocean learning shore. I don't feel it, then I'm sure nothing shifts and then it does. Every silence starts to buzz. What was distant, out of reach, suddenly is close to me. I was waiting without knowing, I was ready all alone. Some emotions grow so quiet till they suddenly feel strong. Slowly all at once, I feel it come alive. Every fragile piece aligns without asking why. Slowly all at once, no rush, no force, like a wave that finds its shape. I'm carried by its course. Slowly, all at once. Low bass moving through my chest, like a thought I never guessed. Every rhythm pulls me near, not aggressive, just sincere. Lights off, the edges blur. Every sound feels warmer. I don't try to understand, I just let it Some truths arrive in whispers, then refuse to go. Slowly all at once, it opens wide. Every breath becomes a place where I can hide. Slowly all at once, soft and deep in the rhythm of the night, I finally sleep. Maybe change is just the way time learns how to land. Not a moment we can plan, just something we understand. If I'm different when it ends, that's alright with me. I was never meant to stay who I used to be. Slowly all at once, I let it stay. Not the rush, but how it feels that moves a peace in letting go before it breaks. Almost still, almost gone, breathing slow. Every subtle frequency starts to flow. Almost still, almost gone, calm and deep. In the stillness of the sound, I finally sleep. Maybe meaning lives right here, between holding on and on. Not in keeping, not in loss, but the space we're standing on. If I never see it clear, I don't mind the tone. Some moments are meant to stay, they're meant to be known. Almost still, almost gone, softly stays in the echo of this feeling. I don't fade. Almost still, almost gone, here I am in the quiet after sound. I finally land. Just rest. No gravity, just breathe. I'm here. The room feels wider when you're close, like the air forgot its weight. Every thought begins to slow, nothing left to calculate. Your heartbeat under quiet sound keeps my feet above the ground. Every worry slips away when your rhythm starts to play. I don't need to understand how the moment gently forms. There's a safety in the way you pull me in, so warm, weightless in your arms, floating calm and slow. Every fragile part of me finally lets go. Weightless in your arms, nothing left to prove. In the stillness of your breath, I start to move. Weightless. In your arms, low bass rising like a tide, softly lifting what I hide. Every sound becomes a space where my body finds its place. No direction, no demand, just the feel weightless in your arms, weightless in your arms, breathing free. Every subtle frequency carries me. Weightless in your arms, so complete. In the flow of moving sound, I feel peace. Maybe love is just the place where resistance falls apart. Not a promise, not a plan, just a quiet, open heart. If I let myself be held, if I stop controlling time, I can feel how light I am when I'm no longer mine. Weightless in your arms, soft and white. Every pulse reminds my heart I can rest inside. Weightless in your arms, here I stay. In the rhythm of the night, I gently sway. In your arms, just breathe. I've been here before, or maybe I haven't. It feels the same. There's a place I almost know, in the way the night moves slow. Every sound feels softly warm, like a memory without a form. Your reflection in the dark feels familiar from the start. Not a face, not something new, just a feeling passing through. I don't try to understand why it feels like home. Some emotions recognize us even when we're grown. Familiar like a distant dream, close but far. Every echo brings me back to who we are. Familiar like a distant dream, soft and deep. In the quiet of this moment, I still keep. Low bass drifting through my chest, like a thought I didn't test. Every rhythm gently sways, pulling past into today. Lights dissolve into a glow that I somehow used to know. Nothing sharp, nothing clear, still it pulls me near. If I've been here in my mind long before tonight, then maybe time is just a loop that feels right. Familiar like a distant dream. Breathing slow, every subtle frequency starts to show. Familiar like a distant dream. Calm and kind in the rhythm of the sound. I unwind. Maybe memory isn't past, but a feeling that returns. Not a place we try to find, but a warmth the body learns. If I let it come and go, I don't feel the loss. Some dreams don't fade away, they just drift across. Familiar like a distant dream, softly stays in the echo of the night. I'm not afraid. Familiar like a distant dream. Here I am in the space between the then and where I stand. Just drift. Slow, closer, right here. Your breath moves across my skin like a signal pulling in. Every sound is getting thin till I only feel within. No direction, no control, just a rhythm taking hold. Every second feels aligned where your breath meets mine. Not a rush, not a sign, just the timing feels right. Some connections don't arrive, they quieten, they combine. Where your breath meets mine, time lets go. Every subtle frequency moves me slow. Where your breath meets mine, soft and deep. In the quiet of this moment, I can breathe. Meets mine. Not the words we almost said, but the breath we both declared. If this moment fades away, I won't mind. I'll remember how it felt when your breath met mine. Where your breath meets mine, calm and white. Every pulse reminds my heart I'm alive. Where your breath meets mine, here I stay. In the quiet of the night, I drift away. Meets mine, just breathe. Meets mine. Slow lights, fading sounds, breathing in, letting go. No words now, just feeling. I don't need the noise tonight, I don't need to chase the time. Every shadow feels so kind when your presence crosses mine. The room is breathing with me. Every wall begins to sway. In the quiet I can see all the things I couldn't say. Hearts don't speak in sentences, they move in gentle waves. If you listen to the space between, you'll hear what silence says. Feel it in the silence, where the world slows down. Every hidden moment feels so close right now. Feel it in the silence, when the beat is low. I don't need a reason, I just let it flow. Let it flow. Soft vibrations on my skin, like the night is pulling in. Every breath becomes a sign that this moment's only mine. Your reflection in the glass moves in slow and broken lines. Nothing here is meant to last, still it feels so right in time. No direction, no control, just a rhythm, just a soul. If I lose myself tonight, I know I'll be coming home. Feel it in silence, where the truth is warm. Every simple heartbeat feels like a form of calm. Feel it in the silence, no need to explain. I don't chase the feeling, There's a light inside the dark that the noise never gave. Hold the moment, don't ask why. Let it drift, let it stay. Some emotions only live when you don't force the names. Feel it in silence.